Celeste Rose to the NAWBO member spotlight.
Thank you.
We made it. Despite technical difficulties, we are here.
You look absolutely stunning this morning.
Thank you.
You do.
Did you celebrate the full moon?
I did. I had a nice weekend. We stayed inside and we stayed, we were out of town. So we're kind of self-quarantining a little bit just to make sure that we didn't pick anything up during our travels. But yeah, enjoyed the full moon. And
did you dance naked under the full moon?
Not outside.
Good girl. I love it.
I'll hold the girls up though while I dance. Otherwise it could get dangerous. But yeah.
Celeste, please tell us about what you do in the world and tell us about your business.
Yes. So my business name is Beyoutiful Soul Coaching, and it's BEYOU. And I'm a body confidence and well-being coach. And what I do is I work with women to help them learn to accept and embrace their body as the vessel for their human experience, and viewing their body as a sanctuary rather than a burden or something that needs to be fixed or changed. And really helping women repair that relationship that they have with their body so that they can feel supported and confident to live the life that they were meant to live. And I see women virtually as well as in person. This year, I got my own office space at Inner Space Des Moines, and I'm absolutely loving being there in the amazing space with the amazing people there. And it's just opened up a lot more opportunity within my business as well.
I love that.
And what an amazing, as soon as Celeste had told me that you were going to be there, I was like, oh my goodness, that is exactly where you need to be. That does not surprise me whatsoever. The energy down there is just amazing.
I haven't been there.
Walking into a spa at an all-inclusive resort with the white walls and the plants, and it's just so serene.
It is. The energy is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That's so exciting. What are your plans for your business going forward? I mean, I know for myself, I had all these ideas of what I was going to do, and then COVID, and you're like, okay. So we've kind of had to sit in that and pivot. So what are you deciding to do moving forward? I mean, fortunately, you do a lot of stuff over the phone or over Zoom anyways.
So I think the major pivot that I've been considering is in the coaching business, at least my experience with the coaching business, the one-on-one coaching, the price point can sometimes be a little out of reach for some people. And with the type of work that I'm doing, the body confidence work, a lot of women are really struggling right now with weight gain during COVID, feeling like they don't like themselves, feeling the guilt and shame of weight gain, struggling with emotional eating, maybe other substances, and just trying to cope right now. What I'm looking at, and this has just kind of been bumping around in my brain this last week, is a monthly membership program that the price point could be much lower, and that women would have access to the tools and resources that they need. And I would then facilitate within that group. And so as many women as want to join can join, and they can have access to that, so that it's really important to me to be able to reach women if they want that help, right? And so I don't want my coaching service to be out of reach. And for those women that do want that one-on-one coaching, I'm available for that. But for the women that don't have the capacity to do that right now, whether it's due to finances or whether it's due to having kids at home, in the different circumstances, that they can still have the opportunity to work in a group of like-minded women, have a community of support, have a place that they can go to release all the guilt, all the shame, and really embrace their physical bodies as the home of their soul, as their sanctuary, and experience life from that perspective, where we get to experience pleasure, we get to experience love and joy. It doesn't have to be what many of us have believed that it has been. So yeah, I'm looking at launching that in January, and I'm just so excited about it. And I don't have all the details to share with you just yet, but Yeah, that's on the horizon for me. And for me, I have lost a little bit of weight, but not a lot. But most of it is how I carry myself and how I feel about
Yeah.
myself and how I feel in my body and my relationship with my body. The way that I treat it has changed. The way that I talk to it has changed. And so just that shift in and of itself can make such a big difference. People think that they need to lose weight in order to feel better. And sometimes weight loss is wise and it is healthy and it is maybe what your doctor is recommending for you. But it's not necessarily going to be what changes your overall level of happiness.
Oh, well, it guaranteed will not be, because just because the weight comes off, if you're still not loving your body or loving yourself, that won't even make a difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've done that.
I agree. If you can't love yourself right now today,
Exactly.
you won't love yourself later.
Yes.
And often what women find is they think that when they lose weight, they will love themselves.
Yes.
That other people will love them more. And then they get to that point and they realize, oh, that's not true. And then the weight comes back on.
Yeah.
Women, we have tied our worthiness to society's expectation of what our bodies should look like. And so we think that when we achieve this goal, then this is what we'll get in return. And society has really done a good job of messing with our heads.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Well, the diet industry does. I mean, they make money out of us hating our bodies.
Yes, exactly.
So I love what you're doing. I think it's awesome.
Oh my gosh, I do too. Well, and I've had the absolute pleasure of working with Celeste before, and it is definitely a game changer. I know too for myself, as the older I've gotten, I definitely feel so much more comfortable in my skin and love the body that I'm in. I mean, I just did a boudoir shoot, a couple weeks ago. And I mean, I felt just as sexy as I did when I was in my 20s because of how I felt about myself.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Celeste, tell us.
I want to see some of those photos.
I'll send them to you. Yeah, I'll send them.
I'll share mine with you too.
Yeah.
Because you did Raylan Ramey's self-love photo shoot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did the self-love.
It was such an amazing experience. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
That our bodies change every day. Our cells regenerate and fluctuate, and our body will never be the same as it is today. So sometimes our bodies fluctuate and we gain weight. Sometimes we lose weight, and there's different seasons of our lives. And so not judging ourselves based on what our body's doing or happens to be doing right now can help, especially in these difficult times when we're dealing with stress and life situations that we never thought that we would face.
Oh my goodness.
So tell people where they can find you.
Yes.
To reach out to you or find you online.
Yes. So my website is beyoutifulsoulcoaching.com. And my Facebook group, I have a Facebook group that I show up in and I encourage women. So if you'd like to join that community, it's the Beyoutiful Soul Sisterhood. And again, it's BEYOUTIFUL. And I'm also at Inner Space. So I also am a Reiki practitioner. So I utilize Reiki energy work in my one-on-one coaching. And I've been using that as well to help with body confidence and issues surrounding weight. So if that's something that serves the community or the NAWBO sisters, you can find me there.
What do you love about NAWBO, or what do you have a favorite memory with NAWBO?
Yes, so I actually joined just about a little over a year ago. And I came to a luncheon in which Janet Tingwald was presenting on the boy crisis, how our men are being raised to not have the purpose, because we as women are like, we can do it ourselves. We're strong and independent. And so many of our men are struggling knowing where they fit in. And I was just my mind was blown at this new concept. And I was surrounded by the amazing women of NAWBO, the professionalism, the support, just the maturity of the group, but also the willingness to help other people. It drew me in. And so, that's why I decided to become a member. Well, and I think for me, for most of my relationship, I tried to get him to treat me with respect. And I tried to get him to, do what I wanted him to do or act the way I wanted him to act, not realizing that if I just focused on myself and I focused on empowering myself and loving myself and respecting myself, that he would then automatically adjust. Because as Janet said so eloquently, and I'm going to try to remember this, men adapt, women react.
Yes.
And so we react to how they treat us. They adapt to how we tell them to treat us. And so that was kind of eye-opening to me, that as I worked on myself, that he would then respond in kind, and our relationship has become so much stronger just in me starting to love myself. So that was pretty awesome. But just being in a group of women with so much experience in the community and not having it be everyone trying to sell you something, because I've been in networking groups before where it felt like it was less authentic, and I really feel like NAWBO brings that authenticity and real caring concern for all of the members and their well-being. I mean, this is a hard year for business owners in general, so to know that I have that support and to be on the cocktails and conversations or coffee and conversations, just to be face to face and hear that I'm not alone. That's been really awesome.
Well, my dear, you know that I just adore you, and vice versa with Wendy. So we hope you have the most amazing Monday.
Thank you so much. It's been so nice to talk with you. I did want to quickly mention on November 12th, I will be facilitating a workshop for NAWBO within the NAWBO Zoom platform, and it's called Cultivating Emotional Confidence, Emotional Courage, Cultivating Emotional Courage. So we're going to be working through that, and anybody that would like to join us, it's at 5 p.m. November 12th. I'm excited about it, and just really, I think it's a really good time to help women feel empowered to understand that their emotions are a positive thing. They're a gift, and a lot of us view them as a weakness, and so we don't allow ourselves to experience the emotion. And when we lose the ability to experience our emotion, it just kind of stays trapped and keeps us stuck. And so in this workshop, we'll talk about how when we allow our emotions to be expressed and felt, that we can be free to live our lives more fully.